right, today is June 25th, after hours. Let's talk about what's going down tomorrow, Friday, 6/26. I think the biggest story of today was the merger or the acquisition of Whole Earth Brands. And I left you guys yesterday after the recording. They were supposed to have ticker symbol WEB, which sounded cool, web. And a few of you guys messaged me afterwards, like, it's not WEB, it's free. So I had to look it up. So they renamed the company Free Seas. The ticker symbol's free, which I think has to be the worst ticker symbol in the history of ticker symbols. Just for the sense, imagine Googling free stock, like to try to find the name and the information about it. You're not going to find it. So that was kind of a letdown and disappointment because I really like this company. But the trading today started about midday. The issue is only Robinhood investors could get in. So if you had E-Trade or I think Fidelity was at the very end of the day, but if you E-Trade Fidelity or Ameritrade, you could not trade. The closing of the stock was about $11 yesterday, and the closing today was $10.10. Don't worry, the same thing happened to Nikola. Wait a few days to a pump up. That there was no PR wire on this stock merger anyway. So if you haven't got into it, I would buy it free. And a little bit more details is, so the target price by analysts right now is $18. The insiders cannot sell any stock until they have a weighted average of $20 or more for, I think it's 90 days. So you can probably make 100% gain on this stock if you want to hold it for a while. If you did own warrants, you get 75 cents for each warrant. They're doing a little bit of dilution, but you could also buy the shares at 2 shares for, I think, $11.50 instead, which is fine. I think it helps the stock out a little bit. I own this stock. I own some warrants. I'm not disappointed at all. And you do get your payment. You should be getting it tomorrow evening by your brokerage, if not probably Monday. The other thing I want to make a quick point out, ticker symbol LACQ, Leisure Acquisition Corp. They own a bunch of casinos in Canada. They have a vote tomorrow to extend their deadline. I think they were supposed to already go through this acquisition already, but coronavirus put a hold to it. My thoughts on this is, if you have a lot of shares of LACQ and if you've been following Spacs for a while, I would probably look into this if you want to let some of those go, just to see if that deadline is signed. That's happening tomorrow, 6/26. The next thing I want to talk about is SHLL, Hyliion Trucks. This is actually really interesting and really good if you like this stock, and I think everyone should. So they got 1,000 truck pre-order today by a huge global logistics company, Agility. And on top of that, Agility also invested into Hyliion. And looking into this company, I like this better than Nikola. I think what they're offering is a real world solution over Tesla and Nikola, what they're doing. What they're able to do is basically reduce cost by 30% and also include 1,000 miles of range in their trucks. And if I'm a business owner, if I own a trucking company, if I have a major retailer, I need trucks or anything like that, like, I am interested into this. So this is game changing. And what they're going to be able to do is, companies that need to buy trucks, they're going to go out and buy the Hyliions. And if you do a comparison, and they had it in their investor brochure, in real life, Hyliion is better than Tesla and it's better than Nikola for long term. So I'm a huge proponent of this. And they also said the Hyliion technology is so game-changing that all companies, especially those with consumer-facing brands, will be forced to adapt. So everyone is going to be putting their money into Hyliion. It's a great company. It protects the environment. They're going to save on gas and everything, so it keeps customers happy. I know that seems to be the trend with everything being green right now. So buy it. SHLL, I think that one's going to be a big winner down the road. I do want to talk about another company called BMRG. They're merging with EOS. It's a venture called High Power, and what they're doing is they're basically a battery supply company. And it's not like small things. Think about like power generation for like windmills and towns and cities. So the industry right now is they use lithium ion. What the difference with this company is they use zinc and materials that are found abroad. But I do have a few issues with this. So the company was founded in 2009. They didn't bring anything out until 2015. Their sales are weak, very weak. So they did 9 deals in 2019 for 1.3 megawatts. And putting that in comparison, Tesla did installed 415 megawatts in 1 quarter. So you can imagine they're like 2,000 times the size of what Tesla is. The benefit of BMRG is they're able to bring power in at 222 kilowatts per hour, where if you have a lithium ion battery, it's about $380 per hour for lithium. A lot cheaper, resources are cheaper. It's a great front on that end. I think their issues have been building capacity. With this merger, they're going to put a lot of infrastructure in building these batteries, opening a plant in Pittsburgh. So that's great. And they also have the ability. Apparently, it's safer than lithium, which is good. I think the only risk here is lithium prices are going down. So in 5 years, will this business be able to be sustainable? Are they able to get the production up? Or what are the costs compared to lithium? I know lithium is a harder resource to obtain, but this one is a lot more transparent. So I would say this is more speculation as a risk. I am kind of a hold on BMRG, but if you're a speculator and you like green energy and you feel like this is a good buy, I wouldn't go against you with this. So that's what I have today. If anyone has any comments, questions, feel free to leave them down. I know someone mentioned I gotta get a haircut. I look like a disaster. I've been inside my house for 4 months straight. I haven't left. But I look forward to your guys' comments, and we'll continue doing this and get the rest of the information for Spacs, and hopefully help you guys out. Thanks.